Hi guys, and welcome to the YouTube channel called Lucky Universal, and my name is Lucky. Today I just want to be doing something called revealing the old art, or let's say revealing my old art, or art I didn't just agree to show up on Instagram or the social media. So those art are something either that's too horrible, like the one I didn't post on social media. I just choose not to post them because of the way I feel about them. But the old ones are before I got my cell phone to post on social media, so I didn't actually see it in me to start doing those things. And then once, yeah, you get the point. So these drawings are not actually digital; they're actually traditional art. So this traditional art, once that it's after I got my device for drawing. Actually, I'm wondering what it is. It's a cell phone. I use the cell phone to draw. So this is just me going to show you how I feel about the drawings and if I've actually passed the level or not. I'll tell you my mistakes. So this is just me selling all my old humiliation just for views. So it'll be good if you both share, like, and subscribe. It does a lot for me, bro. Just click it. Yeah, click the button just right there. Click it, please. Click it. So we'll start with this one. Okay, welcome. I'm sure I wanted to write welcome, but now I'm seeing well and come. It's actually because I accidentally spelled that wrong, so I did it after the inking. So just back to the drawing. To me, there's a lot of flaws, like the guy hands, his shape of face to one perspective that is behind all of them, some body anatomy, but I still appreciate it for some things, like the fashion state. It's not it's the best, but it was good, and I'll say I kind of liked it. Next, yeah, this is good. This is like one of my favorite drawing at the time. It took me about 3 days to finish the entire wings, both inking though. And if you wonder what stains up on that edge, it's actually water. And most of my books got wet. Don't ask why. So this took me a lot, and I mean a lot of time. The pen actually looked two-dimensional because I couldn't shade it out properly, but the rest of it is good, like the torso. But the arm is wrong, but the torso is good. And I was too tired to draw a face, so I put a hat over it. Even though the entire hat wasn't as big as a head should be, I could know better, guys. I could know better. So I'll give this guy let's see, a 6 out of 10. So this one is actually a manga story I had in my head. Let's just put it as an actual story, forget the manga part. But if you want to see the manga, please do support me so I can actually produce this. So I can't tell you much about this guy, he just had some kind of godly superpowers. And I really love this pose he gave, because it really gave out the godlike impression. Like he's a human being with godlike power. You get the point. So I still like the design I gave this guy. So if I wanted to do this manga or if I want to produce a story, just hoping that I will still use this but with a bit of change, because this is not the way I draw, or let's say my drawing style actually exceeded this point. So yeah, I'll just give this guy a 5 out of 10. Okay, I don't know how to draw anything like this. It's just a girl sitting on a table that shouldn't be sat on, looking smegsy. Hey, oh my god, it just sounded like Colleen. Hey, is that a good thing? Right, back to the topic. So, let me just go to the drawing spot here. First, if you notice the chairs, it's way off the level of a normal ground should be from the table. Maybe she's short, who knows? Second, her head is too huge. The palm is not as big as it should be to the arm, even the arm is short. And that mirror was the hardest I did, but still, it still looks wrong. It still looks moved away. Like the angle of reflection that mirror is given to the body isn't the angle the mirror is placed on. If you know what I'm saying, if you're at the high level I am. So I'm just gonna give this let's see. A 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. Okay, before any of you start saying anything and criticize me that I do something like this, just remember it's the old me, okay? I'm changed. I'm a new person. But still, if you want to criticize, go to the comment. I would recommend it goes there. So, we have to criticize this drawing. First things to say how much effort I put in some part of it. For example, I put much effort in the hair. Yeah, the hair. Second, I put effort in the hips, but never actually know how to draw hips in 3/4, which was the best I could do because I also never know how to draw it in front view as well. So that wasn't so good of it. So now I'm actually gonna do it more better than that. So that I like. The only thing I like about it is the pink vibrant and the blue, the bright blue. They both go together in kind of way, but if I have to do it today with digital art, it could have been more better with lighting and stuff. I can do much of those things, my traditional skills back in the days. So I'm gonna give this guy 4. I feel like I over exaggerated a bit. So I'm gonna give this guy a 3. Like the last one, 3, okay? Maybe you guys just do your own scores or the comment. So back in the days, I actually didn't know how to draw a pose that tells more about the character or tells a story about the character. So in that, this guy went through extreme yoga or just a broken bone that made her to pose like this. I was lazy, guys. I didn't actually know how to do it in a better form, like I said. So besides that, I actually liked the fashion state this person was in. Well, to judge the body anatomy, I will actually say the head is too big, the legs are too small, the arms are too tiny. Some part of the limbs are okay. I think I got the hips right, but never actually know how to connect legs to hips at that time, so I was just up to this exact same pose. But on to the kind of banded form. Like I said, telling a story, you have to put in a kind of shape that gives that kind of feeling of who that character really is, which I did not at that time, just bend any bones I saw. Like I said, extreme yoga. So this guy will just go to a 5. I still like that. Look at the cute hello in the chest. I still like it. I'm just gonna give this little girl a 5. Yeah, 5 for it. Okay, even though this is looking rough, because I had bad crayons at the time, but you can see the shape value. One of my character in the manga I'm walking on, not that it's digitally, so you can't see it. Just paper. I can show that right now. Maybe I would. So this was a character that made sense. I don't have to go there. But thing is, how the drawing played out. Normally I don't have brains in it that really metal the shoes. It's an insane painful piece of thing to put on your feet. But remove that from your head. This was a kind of story. I'm not going there. Don't think I'm going there. But I kind of like the pose because I'm starting to learn how to draw hips. This was like my most advanced time. So yeah. But the long hair feels like something I wouldn't do much. The hair would be long, but not this long. I don't think I've ever drawn it that big ever since I did this. But give this guy a 6 out of 10. Next, male version of that one you just saw last. So I don't know who this character is. I just drew anyone with this. I was actually trying to improve the mechanism they put on for whatever deeds they have to accomplish. So yeah, we have to judge this. The leg looks too thin and the arms are okay, but I don't think the waist is that supposed to be high up. I mixed those sentences. Oh my god. Okay. The blade, I feel like it's too big, but even the head doesn't make sense. So I'm just gonna give this guy straight up 2. Yeah, 2 out of 10. Oh boy, the anatomy is not just it. Look at that leg. It looks so much like a 2D. It's like a poster. Well, I know how to do it in a better way, so yeah. Oh my god. This guy is suffering from neck problems. Kids, minding, sleep properly. Don't do like me. So, if I have to say this right, that wasn't a good drawing at all. I never actually enjoyed it. But if you're thinking what actually happened in between the pants, it's one of my joke classmates who did that, so now you know. 1 out of 10. Oh my god. Okay, back to work. Masaru just understood that, guys. Like I said, most of the stuff was edited. So, yeah, blue eyes make the girls in my class go haywire. Forgetting the fact that that shooter doesn't even look right. The ears are just. Wait a minute, is that the nose? Oh my god, that's so gross. Okay, guys, I can't believe I did this. I cannot believe I did this painting. But yeah, 3 out of 10. For future reference, don't smoke, kids. And yeah, don't do that sign. And also, I was just trying to do a punky dude, so yeah, it is. And also the fact that he was going to jail. Yeah, he was going to jail. Like I said, don't smoke. It'll take you to jail. 5 out of 10. Okay, for this painting, I was actually referencing of Harley Quinn. So yeah, it made that, but I hated that green stuff, so I put in an orange. More sharp and vibrant color, if I know what those words mean. So yeah, I would not like this person walking up to me. I'll give it a 6. Okay, now we're talking something good. After I improved that story I was telling you guys about, you can see in the pants reference and the blade. I made this. I just put the character that exists. I'm not telling you anything aside from that. Ooh, look at the abs. I was really improving in this spot. To the coloring spoiled a lot of it. Like I said, bad crayon. I wasn't that rich to get a lot of it, and the good ones too. So I made something like this. Couldn't make anything better than it. Gets worse if you use Google Lens on this thing. Really, do not try something like that. So, yeah. Well, I like it. I just give it an 8. 8 out of 10. Oh, yeah. Okay, guys, remember the last time I told you I was gonna do a kind of godlike figure story? Yeah, this is it. And I didn't just do a green guy. There's a blue, red, and purple. So, mind you, this is the actual paper. I just used my cell phone to increase the contrast and saturation. But this is how it should be like if I actually did it in digital art. Sides glowing, like the red guy, looks cool. Green guy and purple guy. Don't mind that ship right to the end. I do not want to explain that. So, this is like the way I saw it before putting in traditional form, but never had the equipment to make it as good as I wanted to. So, hello cell phone, I just increased the contract, I mean to say, sorry about that, and the saturation. It brought this. Also, I think I increased the lighting and grains. You know it works. But I'll give this guy a 10. No, I'll just give it a 9 out of 10. 9 is good. I can't give it a 10. No one will give it a 10. 9 out of 10. Don't judge me for my shortcuts or my shortcomings of judging. How I always change them. So yeah, 9 out of 10. And now I've gotten to the digital art age. Woohoo! Okay, let me just put this straight. Everything here is wrong. I mean everything. The hand, the chest, the anatomy, the laps, the legs, the fingers, everything was wrong. What you gotta say? It's just my first digital art. And notice that logo there? It's a drawing app. Do not use that app, please. It wasn't for drawing. Most of the time I did this, I didn't actually color. Kind of program coloring. Just choose the light spots for you. He made all of this. So yeah, it's just horrible. But mind you, the coloring was from the app, but the lineup wasn't from it. I'll mention where the lineup was from in maybe another drawing. You see it there. Okay, now another action-packed drawing. So this took me at least 3 days long. Like I said, at least it took about approximately 5. I just said 3 because for the first time in my life, I was using my fingers to draw. I didn't know anything about digital art, so hence everything was just rough. I was just looking at it works. Now notice that logo by the right hand corner there, top right hand corner. It's the Mediback logo, and that Mediback logo was what I used to do the lineup for my first art piece. Still looks why it's that horrible. It took me a lot of time. But yeah. Yay. Just give this guy a 7. And what do you know, guys? This one I actually discovered hard light in digital art. I went too far with it. Ever noticed that kind of time you find something new in a drawing program? You tend to use it a lot. Then you learn your lesson. This makes that exaggeration of that. And notice how I was overlapped with green glow, and just everything was so not right in this. I spent hours in the liner just to ruin it, just because I discovered something new. I'm just gonna give this guy a 5. Love the art style. The orange one also grabs my eye. I think I'm using this character again, but you get the point. Oh yeah, remember that time I talked about a girl with a long hair? That long hair was actually for, swinging around and doing stuff for her. This was the painting. So I will say that this wasn't, how do I put this? This wasn't actually released on social media because of how much it wasn't so good in the anatomy. I wasn't that sure how to draw stuff like that in the first place, you know what I'm saying? But I still like the way I did the hair glow and other stuff. Without the hair, you see every single mistake. I think you can look at the legs. I'm just gonna give it a 5 out of 10. So considering how much time I have to set up to make a drawing, it's always that hard for me. So this was the first time I actually made a drawing. It was as good as I wanted it to be, but I actually never wanted to post it or anything. Like this was like a practice. Yeah, I don't have a tablet. I use my cell phone to draw, so it always brings this kind of result. I made this as Christmas, and that's all I have to say for this. I still like the drawing though. I give it an 8 out of 10. Okay, that's gonna be for today's video. I wish I can actually show more drawing, but look how long this will cut. It's approximately 18 minutes. So this is all the other ones I can hope to show you in speed run. But I really hope I can do this another time. So if you do like what I did here, feel free to subscribe and like, share to other people that wants to see. Actually, I normally did this to encourage your people because this was just a year span. So yeah, sign out.